Hi, Kristen. I'm just coming to you today before the rest of my video to tell you, one, that I'm sorry, because about halfway through this video, the audio goes out of sync with the video, and I don't know what happened, and I've been trying to figure it out for days, and that has not gone well. So I'm just going to post it and hope you don't hate me. Secondly, I watched your video, and about the dream thing, that's hilarious, first of all. I love that there was, like, this Zen teacher tomato moment. Hilarious. And also, I had a weird dream experience recently as well. I don't remember my dreams that much, and I don't really ever dream them anyone but myself, unless it's about video games. And then I'm like whoever's the main character in the video game, right? So if I play too much, like Left 4 Dead, I imagine myself as one of the Left 4 Dead characters, like fighting all these zombies or whatever. So recently, my husband has been playing this game called Sleeping Dogs. You're an undercover cop in China, and it's kind of like Grand Theft Auto in the way that you steal cars and sleep with girls and stuff. I had a dream that I was the main character from this game, and he's like this big buff guy all tattooed out, and all these girls, like in order to unlock quests, you have to sleep with these ladies. But what I was doing was I was like liberating the women, and I was like, you can be feminist, you don't have to live this way, your life can be so much more, you don't have to be oppressed. And I was like liberating all these ladies. Yeah. Maybe it's because games like that really upset me on the inside. But anyway, I just thought it was funny, and hope you like the rest of this video. Hi, Kristen. I just wanted to talk to you again about how my days have been going. There's something about, living with my husband that leads to a certain amount of distraction because he kind of flip-flops between either playing video games a lot or hanging out with me a lot, and so the last couple days it's been a lot of hanging out with me, which is great and awesome, but it also means that something a little bit disturbing sometimes happens, and we end up watching a lot of movies from the 80s, so I'm going to come to you and talk about the couple of movies that I've seen that Aaron loved from his childhood, and just, I'm just going to jump into it. So the first movie we saw was Labyrinth with David Bowie, and it's a Jim Henson movie. And my husband loves Jim Henson, so he wouldn't say a bad word about this movie. He just wouldn't tell me anything. He'd just like sit down and watch this movie with me. So I'm going to stop right here. If you want to ever see this movie, see it before I talk about it. Just stop. It's on Netflix and to watch. Go watch it. If you've already seen this movie, then you'll know why I'm saying that. Because it's weird. And it's not like creepy necessarily or scary. It's just strange. It's strange. After someone talks about the movie, you can't ever see it again with like the fresh eyes and, just the bracing. Otherwise you're prepared for the weirdness and it's not as weird. But anyway, it was weird. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I can't even talk about this movie. I will say that Jim Henson's puppets are always really amazing, and are his costumes. We were watching another TV show, actually, not a movie, and it's called Farscape. The puppets in there are a couple of them that are made by Jim Henson. It's also really good, and there's not a lot of quality like that other places for costumes and puppets, so it was really great to get to see some of that. My husband really likes Jim Henson, so that's why I watched that movie, but it was weird. I expected it to be a lot more David Bowie singing, but it wasn't that much. It was mostly just this annoying girl being annoying in a forest of weirdness. It's just so annoying. So annoying. There's a baby crying, and she's like, I hate this baby. I can't believe my life sucks so much because I have to watch this baby. I don't know. The premise is pretty fun, because she calls the Goblin King to take away the baby, and then she has to save it, but she's annoying, so it's kind of not fun in the beginning. Very 80s as well. There's a nice part with a CGI owl that must have really rocked in the 80s, but now it's like, oh, did some 8th grader make this for a school project? But the other movie we watched was Judge Dredd, and it's a Sylvester Stallone movie based on a comic book. So the current Bourne movie that's in theaters had a preview before it for the new Judge Dredd movie, and Aaron was excited, and I was like, what is this referencing? It's like a reboot or something? And he was like, I can't believe you haven't seen that movie. So we came home and watched it. It was very Stallone-y. I'm not a fan of Sylvester Stallone, which must be very upsetting for my husband because he's like this 80s icon, but I'm not, and something about his face upsets me. Like, I can't take him seriously. Also, action movies have gotten a lot more impressive. I feel like I am just spoiled, so everything in the 80s does not, entice me that much. The story is good, but the 80s-ness of it all really ruins it for me. So I'll be interested to see the reboot, and see if I like that one better. Plus, there was, like, his sidekick, sort of, that, like, unlikely sidekick in the movie, was this actor that I'm not fond of, and I don't know his name, but Iron said he's in a movie called Deuce Bigelow, something Gigolo. I don't remember, but I don't like him, and he was in this movie, and he kept making all these, like, snide remarks, because he's the witty sidekick, and it just did not flow for me. Maybe I should read the comics, they're probably better. I have that experience with movies. Anyway. I'm way too scared to even look at Toby's Let's Plays of Slender. And, I mean, Marble Hornets is bad enough. And every time I see a Marble Hornets video, I have to, like, brace myself, and I cannot prepare. I'm not prepared to do Slender. But I got an email from Ariel talking about how you guys have been playing Slender, and you are much braver than I am. Iron was trying to look it up and play, and I just screamed and ran out of the room, and he was like, okay, I'm not going to play that game, obviously. Okay, I'm going to stop making this video because it's 9 minutes long already, and I've just been ranting about movies that I don't like. If you have liked any movies recently, you should let me know, and I can check them out. I'm waiting to try new recipes because it's still so hot here. I turned off my fan because I don't like the sound it makes in videos, so I'm trying to, survive this for you. I hope to talk to you soon. I hope you're doing well. Let me know about any movies you recommend to me, particularly if they're on Netflix, Instant Watch, or Hulu. Any TV shows as well, actually. I love you.